Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell somewhere over there. Get all the updates. Really excited for today's beer. It's a local beer. It will be the last local beer I'm doing for a little while, just because I switched and went to a distillery and bought a bunch of mixed cocktails and whiskeys from them. So that's how I'm supporting a local adult beverage maker right now, but I'll bring them back. Don't worry. But anyway, it's another Artisanal Brew Works beer. She's Tert with, well, it's got raspberry and banana. It's called She's Tert with Raspbananaaaa. She's Tert with Raspbananaaaa, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's 4% ABV, and if you couldn't tell, it's and as I already said, raspberry and banana sour ale. Yeah, great can art, love that. So yeah, I bought a bunch of beers from them. This is my last one, so I've had all three of the other ones in this 4-pack I bought. So yeah, I figured, well, I should probably review one, so review it before I finish off the 4-pack. Beautiful color. I mean, you can totally tell it has fruit in it. You know, raspberries makes perfect sense. My understanding is the banana, does lighten the color a little bit. The head is barely pink. It's picking up a little bit on camera. It's just a hair pinker in real life. Nice carbonation sticking to the side of my glass, despite my best efforts. Yeah, I mean, it's see, it's very light red, dark pink kind of a color. But yeah, I mean, definitely looks the part. Oh, I got my support local breweries shirt. It seemed appropriate. Yeah, let's get into the aroma. So, it's a sour beer. Based on the name, they know that it's got some tartness. The raspberry, it can be a very tart fruit. So it's definitely, I get that's a sour ale, but like for me, I gotta go tart right now, at least in the aroma. And you totally get that raspberry, get a little bit of lemon, and maybe like what I think a sour ale, like a basic sour ale smells like. But really, it's that tartness, that raspberry, a little bit of bready, like dough. Yeah, I mean, it smells as advertised. Let's get into the taste. Cheers. Taste follows the nose pretty well. You get a lot of that raspberry, a little bit of that banana. So like it is, not surprising it has banana in it, but it's definitely not equal parts raspberry and banana, or equal parts banana and much else in this beer. Everything else basically outshines it. You get a little bit of sweetness from the lactose that's in this. I forgot to mention that this has lactose in it. I think it helps the mouthfeel and the body of it as well. I mean, definitely the lactose sugar, is cutting through some of the tartness and sourness. But when you add that to a beer, it can up the mouthfeel. And for a 4% sour, it's not thin, and it's, I think a lot of it to do with the addition of lactose. It's very bright. It like, I guess it's, I almost said interesting. I guess not interesting or surprising, but like it commands your attention because you get that that sour tart pucker. So it's like, oh yeah, something's happening, And then the raspberry comes through. There is, I forgot to say this, like the aroma, but more so than the aroma, you get that malt doughiness towards the back end, in the finish. But anyway, so you get that initial brightness pop of like, whoa, pay attention, and then you get the fruit again, lesser with the banana, but I knew that there was less banana in this, so it's not surprising. It's the same with the other three that I drank. The raspberry is so good in this. If you watch a lot of my reviews, if I'm going to drink a sour, I want fruit to be in there. This has a good level of that fruit for sure. I mean, you can see I'm drinking it pretty fast. The beer It gets you salivating. I want another sip. I keep wanting another sip and another sip. My plan was to finish this while playing some video games. I feel like I might have to crack another beer because I'm going to drink this pretty fast. 4%, big winner for me. I could crush these, especially in warm weather. Definitely looking forward to this series and other fruit additions to this beer. I think it really lends itself to the addition of fruit. And again, I'm a big fan of this brewery. I've been reviewing a lot of their stuff. And yeah, so big shout out to Artisanal Brew Works. Proper glassware, I forgot to mention that. Check me out on Instagram on I'm sorry, thank you for watching. I always appreciate that. Check me out on Instagram on Tap. There's no hype beer reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.